What's up, guys? So we're currently vlogging out here. Bam. As you see, beautiful location. Currently in Honolulu, Hawaii. Looks absolutely amazing. So, like a lot of people, you think when you travel, you usually gain weight. You don't really track your food. You try a whole bunch of good food around you, and you shouldn't feel bad about it. I feel like a lot of people, they feel bad about the foods that they eat. Why? You should be able to travel, come back bigger, come back stronger, stay healthy. Because at the end of the day, you guys know what I preach. No gym, no problem. On Instagram, you can see my workout videos. I post a whole bunch of workout videos teaching you guys exactly, basically, how to get shredded from home, teaching you that you don't need a gym. And many people overcomplicate fitness. But in reality, sorry, I'm just kind of walking through the jungle. In reality, you guys can basically eat any food you want to eat as long as you're eating the 80-20% rule, which is, whoa, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm getting super distracted, but look at this fruit right here. Wow. I don't even know if that's fruit. Anyways, let me continue with what I'm saying. I'm getting distracted. The 80-20% rule, guys. 80% healthy, whole foods, 20% of eating what you want to eat. And if you live by that rule, your lifestyle is going to be nice. You'll lose weight, look good, feel good about yourself. But here's another thing, is that if you're not doing cardio, you're not going to lose fat. Some people just try to eat less food, and yes, you will lose weight, but why not speed up the process? Why not walk every single day? Why not go on hikes 2 to 3 days out the week? Why not walk 10K plus steps a day? Why not do high intensity training at home, like push-ups, jumping jacks, jumping lunges, high knees, burpees? Doing little things like this will help you guys stay shredded and lose a lot of weight. Now, another thing I wanted to bring up is a lot of people have a bad relationship with food. Why is that? You think you can't have these treats out, or you guys are in this all or nothing mentality. You think if I go on a trip, okay, let me just indulge in everything, have fun, eat this, eat that, eat that. That's fine. But at the same time, have some discipline, have some discernment, and take care of your body. And what I mean by this is, let's just say you guys go get a whole bunch of pizza, and let's say, wait, am I going the right way? Yeah, all right. Let's say you guys go get a whole bunch of pizza and ramen and who knows, whatever food you like to eat, and you feel bad, so you just eat like that the whole trip. That's fine, but walk around a lot more. Go travel different places. Maybe there's no need to Uber. Maybe there's no need to get a rental car or take the bus. Walk, experience life, get those steps in, burn those calories. You're going to feel 10 times better. And one thing I want to mention about walking real quick is that when you're walking, guess what? You're lowering your cortisol. You're lowering your stress hormone. And when you lower that, you can build muscle and lose fat 10 times faster. Most people are stressed out all the time. You know, high cortisol, it's harder to lose fat. So get in more steps. Guess what? You're not just debloating the face. You're not just getting more energy, getting sun, getting the vitamin D, supporting your hormones, boosting your testosterone. You're just living a healthy lifestyle. Very, very simple hack on how I got shredded is just by walking. If you don't like to run, yes, you can just walk and do high intensity workouts. Now, building a healthy relationship with food. You guys can eat anything you want to eat, but here's the thing. You need to be in a calorie deficit if you're trying to lose weight, because that's what this video is about, is basically getting shredded, losing weight, traveling, etc. You need to be eating certain foods that are healthy for you and certain foods that you want to indulge in. But if you're not tracking the food, that's bad. And here's why that's bad. is because if you're not tracking your food, how do you know what you're putting into your body? How do you know how much food you're eating? What if you're under eating? What if you're starving yourself? There's two paths here. I don't even know which way to go. I'm trying to get back to the car with my friends, but I made a video. So I'm gonna go this way. It's calling my name. That's the thing. Lost my train of thought, but I'm going to keep going anyways. I feel like I'm spitting some facts right now. So basically, having a healthy relationship with food. This video is about getting shredded. If you're not tracking your calories, how do you know how much food you should be eating? What if you're under eating? What if you're overeating? You're not going to lose weight. People who are trying to build muscle, get jacked to lose weight, guess what? Every time they're struggling, I'm like, are you tracking your calories? 9 times out of 10, it's a no. That's why. You're just trying to eat less is not enough. Trying to eat less is not enough. If I want bigger biceps, and I'm just saying, hey, I'm just curling 20 pounds, 3 sets of 10, and that's all I do. Why aren't my biceps getting bigger? And then a coach asks me, he says, well, are you tracking your sets? Are you increasing your weight? No, it makes no sense. You're wasting your time. Same thing with food. And then also, here's the thing about tracking your calories is that when you track your calories, you start knowing exactly how many calories are in foods, right? You start building a better relationship with food, understanding, looking at portions and being like, okay, that's around X amount of calories or 200 to 300 calories. And then you don't feel as bad when you're eating food. Then you can go out and enjoy yourself, save room for later. Maybe you eat a little less, more food throughout the day, earlier in the day, and you eat more food later. You save more room for more food later. That's the thing. Like on this trip, I didn't do any high intensity workouts or no real cardio except for this because I'm not trying to lose weight, but I do cardio just to burn fat, right? But my point is that there's no gym out here. There's no pull-up bar. But guess what? I don't need a gym. I did decline push-ups, pike push-ups, archer push-ups, handstand push-ups. I did a little bit of abs, and that's really all I need. That's it. And guess what? I got a nice little pump. So no matter what you guys are doing, no matter what goals you have in life, there's one thing that you need to realize is that no one's going to do it but you. No one's going to do it but you. Every people all the time, they want to get shredded. You want to build muscle. You want to get jacked. You want to look big. I want to get jacked and look aesthetic. Some people say I'm already big. I'm already aesthetic. I'm nowhere near where I actually want to be. I think I have a decent physique. I don't think it's anything crazy, right? But I see myself comparing myself to guys who are on steroids and these bodybuilders, and I'm like, whoa, like I need to look like this. I want to look like this, but in reality, comparison is the thief of joy. But also, I feel like it's fine to compare, but also be accepting of yourself. Love yourself, right? I see myself. I'm definitely not small, but at the same time, I'm nowhere near the goals that I have for myself, and I need to keep pushing, even if the physique I want does attain or does require steroids. I'm not going to take it, but I know with my genetics, I know with my body, I can get there. And the fact and the way that I'm thinking of this is the same way you guys need to think of your own goals. Maybe you look at me and you're like, I want to look like this guy. I want abs or whatever. Maybe you want a bigger chest. Maybe you admire something about me, or maybe you like my mindset, the way I speak. Who knows? But you need to believe that you can get there and love your body right now, even if you hate it. Love the body that you have right now, and then just keep pushing towards your goals. Because when you're always looking at other influencers and always looking at other people, you start thinking to yourself like, wow, is that even possible? Can I even do that? Is that attainable? Yes, it's attainable. Now, it may not happen in a year. It may not happen in 2 years, depending on the state that you're at, but it is very, very attainable. Now, during this process of getting absolutely jacked, getting shredded, here's one thing I wanted to tell you guys is that it's a journey, it's a fight, it's a mental battle. They say fitness is a lifestyle, and it is. But I feel in reality, fitness shouldn't be a lifestyle. Fitness should just be a natural thing humans do. We should naturally be walking everywhere, hunting, gathering, not eating seed oils and fast foods from restaurants, cooking your own food, healthy foods, eating fruits, veggies, red meat, raw dairy. But majority of the population, guess what? Now that we're all in a society together, there's fast food restaurants everywhere, and it's just so many easy things to do, to grab, to just satisfy yourself. Hedonistic activities, hedonism, just caring about desire. For the people who are overweight, I mean, am I wrong? You guys probably really like to eat. You probably enjoy food. Food, it tastes amazing. But you're not controlling the amount of food you're putting into your mouth. It tastes so good, but you just eat all the time, but then you don't take care of your body. And that leads to you gaining weight. That's the thing, guys, is you need to control. You need to control the amount of food you're putting into your mouth. You can't just be happy all the time eating, because guess what? You're going to put yourself in the situation that you don't like or that you're going to regret one day. You need to have discipline. The same thing goes for people who want to, let's see, the analogy is not popping up right now. Okay. Anyways, same thing goes for people who, let's just say you have a porn addiction, right? As a man, you guys know what I'm talking about. I used to, do the deed myself, but over the years, I realized, why would I keep doing this? It's draining my energy. It feels good in the moment, but then I feel like shit after. I feel dirty. Like, why did I do that? Bam. Don't keep doing it. Quit. Chase a real woman in real life. Go have a real encounter. Keep the power inside, and your energy will arise. I thought I was rhyming for a second, but keep the power inside and the energy will rise. There we go. But my point is that hedonism, right? Hedonistic activities like porn, girls, eating fast food, watching TV, not having discipline, it's bad. People choose to live a life of being happy and comfort, but guess what? Comfort kills progress. Comfort kills progress. If you guys want to be successful, you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, doing things you don't want to do. I don't want to go to the gym today. I don't want to meal prep, but I want to look good. Oh, I don't want to work on my business. I don't want to sacrifice not playing video games and sacrifice girls and friends and parties, but I want to be a millionaire. So if you guys can't dive into that and actually hold yourself accountable, change your mindset, you're never going to be successful. So the key word here is discernment and discipline. Knowing what to do in the moment and not falling to just your desire. That's what you have to think. Knowing what to do in the moment and doing it when you don't want to do it. That is the best thing you can do for yourself. If you can force yourself to do something that you do not want to do every single day, you are ahead of the game. You are ahead of 99% of people. Just think about it. Majority of people out here, they just don't care. They do what they want. And that's why, sure, they're happy in the moment, but I also feel like a part of them inside is missing. Is my mic still on? Yes, it is. A part of them inside is being taken away. Like having that feeling of, oh, I can do better. I know I'm destined for greatness. I know I can do much more with my life, but I'm not. I'm choosing to be satisfied. That's the worst fucking feeling you could have, because one day, on your deathbed, you're going to look at the life that you lived and tell yourself, I could have done this with my life and I never did it. I could have talked to this girl and I never did it. I could have been this and I never did it. Don't let that happen. Don't be that person. You guys can do anything you fucking want to do. This is coming from somebody who went to a four-year university, got his bachelor's degree in communication, nutrition, sustainability, first generation, didn't even have to go to college, didn't really know why I was going to college, just thought I had to go, and I got it. But guess what? I wanted to be a firefighter, even though I didn't have to go to college, but I just got a bachelor's degree just because. And the past year I was trying to be a firefighter, or I was going to become a firefighter, but then I stopped and I said, I can save lots of people being a firefighter, but I can also save thousands of people building my presence on social media and actually building a name for myself and helping people and giving people value. Because I don't care about the clout, but I care about how much value can I give you guys if I'm no longer on this earth anymore. So other than that, I'm going to be wrapping up this video. It was a long one, around 12, 13 minutes. Oh, I lied, 16 minutes, but guys, keep pushing. Don't let anybody stop you. Be successful. Stay hard.